What if I told you I have found someone out there on the web that's matching and beating Warren Buffett? He has legendary returns, and he claims that before he joined YouTube, he made 80% every year. In this case, he should soon reach $1 billion, you know? Sounds crazy, right? Well, I found him right in the open. So in this video, I'll uncover his story, his amazing analytical skills and strategy, and answer the big question: what's his secret? Well, as you can see, his return is amazing. Almost 60% this year. He claims to have done 80% all the years before starting YouTube. He's been doing YouTube for maybe 10 years now. I think like 7. I don't know. Actually, it's 8 or 10 years. Somewhere in between that. I see something that's a bit suspicious. Why is it portfolio just 1 year old? Another record breaker. Well, this is suspicious. A 1 year return comparing S&P, Bloomberg. Yeah, and he circles around 1% today. Yay! Price movements matter more than actual financials understanding. So we're gonna do a deep dive how his portfolio did before this 1 year, even though he wants to claim he does 80% every year. I tried to find videos where he actually bought Tattooed Chef, but he removed them all, and there's only 2 videos left on his channel, and I know he had 50 to 70 videos before because he put them out every 3rd day, and I remember him buying at 17 and 23. This is his reaction.
Jeremy, talk about Tattooed Chef stock. Jeremy, talk about TTCF stock. Jeremy, talk about TTCF stock. Oh my gosh. Just
like 17, $23 a share. Maybe he didn't lose that much money, right? Oh, okay. That went bankrupt. Pumping his record portfolio of $3 million with a 60% return this year, just 2 years before. But that's just one holding. Even though he said he lost 1 million on just this one holding. And his portfolio today is worth 3 million, so that's kind of bad, but it's just 1 million, yeah, right? Well, it's Beyond Meat stock, finally a buy. $77. He removed all the videos where he talked about buying Beyond Meat, except this one, I don't know.
And if you're looking at a stock like Beyond Meat, there's definitely a massive market opportunity here to continue.
So massive.
Sector, let's call it that.
Disruption.
A huge opportunity here. And the other thing you got to understand with a company like this is usually the analysts don't have the growth as high as they actually should a lot of times.
Yeah, because he knows more than people that do this for a living.
Just some of these companies, okay? So analysts on average have the company earning 38 cents a share in 2020, but that number might end up being low, okay? With a company that's growing
very low,
much higher. And on the flip side, you can say, well, it could also be lower, but if I had to project either way, I would say there's a much better chance that this company earns 50 cents to $1 in 2020 in terms of EPS rather than 38 cents.
So in 2 years, he expects basically the EPS to triple. That's amazing. Well, how is it doing? Oh, well, maybe he lost like $500,000 on that one. Well, not a big deal. So his portfolio is still like 3 million, and he lost 1.5. That's not too bad. So what is his reaction? Oh yeah, he had one more stock. I couldn't find any real buy videos or anything about it, but you have Oatly and Honest. Oh yeah, I actually didn't include Honest. Honest, I think he bought at 11 or 12, somewhere around there. But he deleted all the videos, covers up.
3 stocks I'm buying June 2022 edition. Welcome into this video today, guys.
I don't know why he showed it in the start of the video, like look at how low they are. I'm so proud to own these companies. and I lost a lot of money in them. And he opens with that.
Hard video to make, and here's why. There's about 50 stocks right now that I feel like are good buys in the market for somebody like myself as a long-term investor. So I'm looking out at the market right now and I see deals all over the place, stocks I love for the next 3 to 5 years, and it makes it kind of
50 stocks. But this was in June 2022. I can tell you I could probably find 5 stocks. I don't know where he was digging. He was probably scraping the barrel of companies that had no profits.
because I'm trying to narrow the list down. So what I'm going to give you guys in this video is 3 stocks for sure buying in the month of June, and then I'm going to give you 3 stocks that I'm going to probably buy in the month of June. There's probably going to be ultimately 7 to 10 stocks I end up buying throughout
Gosh, he talks so much bullshit now.
the month of June, I would say. Now, in this video, you're not going to hear about honest Oatly.
Yeah, you're not gonna hear about that. So he removed every video where he actually does something to these companies, like buys them, except the ones where he went out and like told people selling Tattooed Chef at a 97% loss.
Next up, I sold out of a stock completely. Okay, what stock is this? Why did I do it? And then we'll get into where that money went.
This is the 4th one.
Okay. So the stock I sold out of completely is Corsair Gaming, CRSR. Sold it all.
I forgot about Corsair.
Sold it all. Dumped it. Okay. Now, first off, do I
Okay.
think CRSR is necessarily a bad stock to be in over the next few years? I don't think so. I think it'll do fine over the next few years. I look at it like this. Okay. The company's disappointed me and disappointed me and disappointed me and disappointed me. And I'm like, how many damn disappointments can I take? You know, that's the way I look at it.
He bought it over 20 up here somewhere.
Much in the stock over the past few years.
Up,
I mean, if we
like
look at how many times
in here.
or just met expectations, which by the way,
Here's where he bought.
pretty much a miss as well. Okay, on EPS, like, you know, good companies beat their earnings. Look at this.
The problem is he bought a company that sells headsets and computer stuff like mice right after the COVID period, not before the COVID period, where it's obvious they're gonna have a boom. He bought it after the COVID period, where everything is gonna decline, and the company actually got worse. Well, today it's 7 buckaroos. I don't really hate Corsair, but it's nothing I would like to touch. I don't know why you wanna, like, I don't hate the brand or anything. I haven't looked at the financials, but it's not even coming up in my screen when I search for stocks. So yeah, I don't know why he.
Miss, in line, we might as well call those misses.
And I think he removed the video where he was talking about call options, because he wanted to get a new crowd onto his YouTube channel, and he loaded up a bunch of call options. I think even for Tattooed Chef and all the other companies he bought. So yeah, you have that on top of it. And I remember he bought, like, I don't know if it was like 200,000 USD of call options for Corsair. Either it was 200,000 or it was 20,000. A big difference, but I remember it was a 2 at the start. Well, this is his, how do you call it? This is his, well, he likes to be philosophical when he lost money, I guess. He has low expectations, lower, not even lower. There you go. Oh, and it's kind of funny because he has information on his 0 to 200k in stocks before age 25. Multimillionaire before 30. I teach investor how to make true money through stocks. God's plan, a whole thing. Like, so many people have gone broke because of this guy.
On revenue, a beat on EPS. People are in a stock and they see the company report a beat on revenue, a beat on EPS, and even a beat on future revenue, and the stock price will go down. And people are like, what the heck, man? They beat all their numbers. Well, if you have a high-flying stock price and the expectations are sky high, if you just like don't come in with these ridiculous numbers, your stock price falls, right? Now,
well, the thing is, it doesn't matter what kind of EPS a company comes in with. If the company massively dilutes you, if the company overall, if the management is crap, if they give large compensation, all of that just reduces you as a shareholder, you know? And on top of that, you have a lot of different things you have to go into. But he just looks at like the surface level of stuff, and this is what ends up happening.
When you have a beaten down dog stock, like Smile Direct Club certainly falls into that category, right? The expectations are through the floor, right? No one expects anything from this company, right? Like,
He's right. I didn't expect anything of this company. And so did no one else except him. And at $4, it was a screaming buy according to him. And today it's gone like smoke.
Since this time last year, I am down not 1 million, not 2 million, but $3 million. Let that sink in for a moment. $3 million. Now,
and he actually writes here that it was 750k on his, so he can't even run a company to make profit, which wouldn't be surprising for anyone. But he also says he lost 1 million on Tattoo Chef, and I think that's actually very low estimates, because I don't think he includes the options he had in this. I tried to make sense of it all, but meh. What I concluded was he had 3% of his total investments. 3% of his total investment left in that portfolio. So that's why today... That's why today he sits on a portfolio of 3.2 million. Not because he actually gained 60%, because it's actually not his money. This is the money people have paid him for his course. That's the nice $3 million there. And if you remove 60% of that, that's the original money gained from people paying for his course. And if you look at his history, he was a sales manager on Walgreens. Oh yeah, he bought Walgreens stock as well. And this was a guarantee according to him as well. Like, he started to buy it, I think 43 or 47 in this area. And now it's down at 9. But this guy has learned, he's learned the secret. What he does is he actually goes and he searches other YouTubers. And he actually copies other YouTubers with big fan bases. Like, what is his name? Johnson's something. He just buys big tech. But at least he buys companies with cash flow. Which this guy, he figured out this year that having cash flow is a good thing for a company. You know, you can value a company based on revenue, but if it never produces cash flow, it's just gonna go down the toilet. And I think it's good that he actually started to copy other people. He could just go into free tip for him. He could just go to eToro. He could just go copy my portfolio. He can go in here and he can just press, like, there is a copy button somewhere. I don't actually know. I don't copy other people. But he can find the copy button. And then he can claim, like, he can press my portfolio and he say, this is my investments. Look, I'm up 92% this year. I've lost a bit here and there, but I'm doing okay. Or he could actually go and learn something. That would take some time. And he would probably need to read at least like 20 books. He claimed to have watched some Warren Buffett videos online before he started his YouTube channel, but he doesn't need it now because he's better than Warren Buffett. Because he made 60% this year, lost 100% the year before, and all the years before that he made 80%, and then 1 year he lost 97%. So that leaves him at 0. But at least people send him money, so that makes up for him losing all his money that he from the start got from you guys. But yeah, it's a very weird YouTube circle this. You give him money, he goes and gambles it away, he resets his portfolio, and then he makes a video, gets 100k views for him bragging about having your money, and he made a return 1 year. If he loses all his money, which he probably won't now because he's copying other people, and you see, this is also funny. Every time his portfolio is green, he shows his cars. He changes to have the garage in the background. Every time he loses money, he goes back into the kitchen, starts to serve tattooed chef, and yeah, he eats a bit, and then it's like, yeah, back to square one. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like. I actually have to do some real life stuff now. So bye. Maybe I'll do an educational video, what I dislike about certain companies, what you should watch out for, so you don't end up like him, taking other people's money and losing it. Yeah, that's a sad life. Why does he need other people's money? Maybe I can go and give him a donation. He's about to lose all of it anyways. Oh, here, donation. Donate your money. Quit your job and donate your money. Okay. Thank you.